Clear connection. We're going with it. Are we back? Do we have a clear connection now? Third time's the charm. That's what they say. Who are they? Dean says I'm charming. And so are you. You're so charming. I'm going to take a drink of my purple herbs. I'm in a pink mood today. Yes! Think pink when you shop for summer clothes. Okay, we're here. We got a clear vibe, clear streaming. We're in a bubble. Hi, welcome back, Elaine Marolakos Edelson. Thank you to everyone who just assisted me and the universe to get a clear vibe going here. Third time is the charm. I love it. If you don't know me and you're not familiar with what I say, I am an intuitive transformational astrologer. And I take a little bit different viewpoint in that the planets are not conscious of their movements. So therefore, they don't do anything to you. They can't do anything to you. However, we live in a cooperative universe and cosmos. You feel everything. You feel everything. So the more in tune you become with your body, mind, spirit connection, you're going to realize just how powerful you are. Okay? Yeah. So today we're talking about Uranus, that pesky fellow, they, and it has to do with the vibration. Uranus represents the currents of water, wind, electricity. Huh? How powerful. So when you redirect, we just did it. Thank you. Okay? Applause. Life is all a cause. Joni Mitchell. And we just did it together. We did this together. We got back on together with focus. Seeing it, believing it, asking for the streams to be clear. Okay? So we did it. Ta-da, hooray. Thank you, I love you. Who's here? Rikara, Liana, we are back. Okay. As I said the first 2 times, or whenever I said it, if you're new to me or you are a regular, thanks for being here. Please like, share, comment, subscribe if you're on YouTube watching this in a replay, because I want to get the word out that when we look at the planets in astrology, we're looking at what they represent, what they reflect on a collective, on the global, on the inner, on the outer planes of existence, as an intuitive astrological mystic looking to help you transform. All right, so thank you for coming back. We're going to be talking about Uranus. That is the correct pronunciation, because, and I'm word specific, because it's a Greek word, my heritage, although I'm not practicing, but went to Greek school for 3 years, okay? Uranus means cosmos. And so in the collective, Uranus represents rebellion, freedom, humanitarianism. It guides the sign of Aquarius. And we're going to be talking about Uranus in retrograde now from August 13-ish through January 14-ish, 2021, and what it looks like for the signs. And I'm going to group the signs by elements, because elements are really important to understand the nature of astrology, okay? Hey, Cindy's here. Howdy. Howdy doody. It's howdy doody time. Yes, I'm that old. So when we're looking at the elements, we are looking at fire, earth, water, and air. And we're going to get to what each of the signs, sun and rising signs, and also moon signs, represents with this Uranus in retrograde in Taurus. But I want to give you some key words to understand. I took a lot of notes today because I was up from midnight to 3 a.m. wide awake in America, thinking about, I was already downloading and talking to you. I was like, okay, so, Uranus was discovered by Mr. Herschel. So there's the H in Uranus. Let me show you what it looks like. Yeah, there. RX represents retrograde in astrology. And Uranus is a planet that also has rings, like Saturn. And it has a lot to do with freedom from restriction. But Uranus is also representative of your inner restrictions. So when we're looking at in astrology, when we look at Uranus, remember, you can see where it is in your chart. You can see where Aquarius is in your chart. Wherever Aquarius is on the cusp of your chart in astrology. Then you look to see where Uranus is in your chart. And you'll have several definitions based on the house placement, where it's sitting in your chart. Like, for an example, let me see if I have a screenshot. Let me move this up. I'm being so technological. Okay, let's get rid of that guy. All right, so you see in this chart, this is just a basic chart for August 20th, a few days ago. Uranus is 10 degrees, 40 minutes, or was. It moves a little slower because it's an outer planet. In Taurus. And there's Taurus. Okay, so in this chart, if you were to say, look, I have Uranus on the cusp of my 5th house in astrology. The houses go from 1 over there all the way around to 12. So there's 12 houses. So you would see what Uranus is doing in that house, in the 7th house, and then apply it as well to the 5th house. I don't want to get too technical. We're going to talk about the basic key words now, okay, for Uranus in Taurus retrograde. And because this is going to last through this energy, this vibe, this tumultuous feeling of, I'm done. I am done. Some people are just done with restrictions, which is masks and spraying and gloves and don't look at me and, okay? We're done. We're done with certain political things. We're done with certain structural things and here are my notes. The values, because Taurus represents values above all things. It's art, beauty, romance, food, grazing in the grass. It's so real. Taurus, there is the aesthetics of something, but ultimately security and values, what you value. Now, it doesn't matter if you're a Taurus or not, or have any planet in Taurus or sun, rising, and moon in Taurus. We're looking at the collective saying, I have a new set of standards that's forming because I was forced out of a job or forced out of a relationship because, we couldn't travel to see each other and we were separated, or I don't know who I am. I decided, this thing came along, this pandemic. Actually, you know what? Anyone hear of the 2018-19 tuberculosis pandemic? That was a pandemic. Was that reported? No, it wasn't. We are so done with the sheeple attitude. Do your research. Be aware. Read. Learn. Exercise your freedoms. This is what we're talking about right now. So Uranus represents now, with regard to values, this is the umbrella heading, values. It's all about your money. It's all about your origins. It's all about your, the space between. The space between. Okay, sorry. I'm going to burst into song every time I say a phrase. Okay, it's space, outer and inner. It's technology. It's your relationship. Taurus is a relationship sign. Utilizing your relationship now in a retrograde means to step back. You have to start reevaluating, what was my relationship? Are we going to go there again? All right, I need a clear stream. I need a clear stream. I need a clear stream. Clear stream. Universe, give me a clear stream. Ah. I'm going to be typing in the chat room while this thing figures itself out.